So we found out that Stephen from Gogglebox works at a hairstylist in Hassock called Emilia. So we hunted him down on the internet and we've actually found him in his natural environment. There he is, just doing his business. He spotted us. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask him very nicely if he'll cut my hair, because it kind of needs a little bit of a chop. Let's go in. You can have a play around. I got it cut about 3 weeks ago, and I usually get it cut once every 5 weeks. But she kind of left it a little bit long in certain places. She cut it a bit weird actually, so there's quite a lot of
it's a bit lumpy, isn't it?
It is lumpy, yeah.
So if you pull that up, you can see that's just been cut, like literally blunt like that.
Yeah.
It's really bulky, so you take a lot of the weight out the top, not necessarily so much off the length.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's all the same length really from the back to the front.
Yeah.
So that's why it sits clumpy. You need to be a bit shorter around here and then gradually get longer as you go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So I'll get you shampooed then, just to...
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, brilliant.
Full
Okay.
works.
Excellent, brilliant.
Alright, come down.
Where are you from?
Originally, Kent.
Kent, right, okay. I don't know Kent very well, even though it's like just next door to Surrey. Sparkling.
Oh yeah.
This is better than Gateshead. How long have you been a hairstylist?
God, pretty much since I left school.
Really?
Yeah. So I first left school and started training as a hairdresser, and I was on something like £27.50 a week. You remember one of those YTSs? And a couple of my friends were working in a meat pie factory, and they were on like 70 quid a week. So I stopped hairdressing and went and made meat pies.
Right, okay.
and then went back to hairdressing again. So.
What was the meat pie business like? Not for you?
Not for me, no. I made the pastry, so yeah.
Doesn't sound very glamorous.
No. It wasn't, no. Right.
So who approached you to work? Sorry, who approached you to be on Gogglebox? How did that all happen?
Well, you probably haven't noticed him, but I do Gogglebox with this boy called Chris.
I've noticed Chris, yeah. I've read a bit about you and Chris, and what I really like about you two, because you're probably definitely my favourite
Oh really?
pair on Goggle. Yeah. I really like the posh couple from Kent,
Yeah.
and I like the two friends in Brixton, the two
they're
girls.
my favourite.
Yeah, they're really cool. But what I really like about you and Chris is that you come across as being quite critical and scathing, and I'm sure it's all in the edit. Because having met you now in real life, you seem like a very nice human being, and Chris just seems really naive and quite sort of like,
Yeah, he is.
but I wouldn't melt, yeah.
I don't think they edited it to make us look that bad, actually.
No, you come across well, but a bit scathing. I think it was when there was a girl doing kind of like cookery / home economics show, and she kind of put on a little bit of weight since the last time she'd done it, and she was wearing a dress, a big spotty dress, and you just said, where on earth did you get that from? Millets? It was one of the funniest things I saw on TV last year. I just thought, that poor woman, I hope she doesn't watch Gogglebox.
She has, and she's complained.
Actually, really?
Because she works for Channel 4, and obviously Gogglebox goes out on Channel 4.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, the hand that feeds her is bitter sort of thing. Yeah. Oh well. It's just a joke, isn't it? You don't need to.
No, absolutely.
Seriously.
It is a very fun. She had a little bit, and it did look like a tent from Millets. Now I feel bad. So you and Chris were mates, watch a lot of TV together. So who said, can we film you watching TV?
Well, everyone that's on the show, no one's auditioned for it. So they've sent people out on the streets through the country and just approaching people that might look slightly interesting.
Okay.
And they went into the salon that Chris is working in.
That's back in Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And asked him, and then he kind of asked me if I wanted to get involved. And first of all, I weren't interested.
No. What did you think when they actually approached you with the idea? People filming us watching TV.
I thought the idea was crap.
Yeah.
And
I did the first time I sat down to watch it. I thought, I can't work out how this is going to be good TV.
Yeah.
And within half an hour, I was hooked.
Well, then he asked me if I wanted to do it. I went round to his house the production company had sent like a camera crew down just to film us to see what we looked like on TV.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. See you soon. And yeah, they loved us.
Yeah.
So when they said it was paid, I was like, alright.
Yeah, I'll do it, of course. What do I have to do? Just press record, watch TV with Chris, and you'll pay me for it.
And eat takeaways.
So how does it work then? Do they say to you, alright, right, we want you to go and watch this episode of Grand Design, so you pop round to Chris's house and he comes round to yours and you just literally just go record and sit and watch it?
Well, there is a crew there.
Right, okay.
Just because of the sort of, we'll film on a Wednesday, it's edited on Thursday and out on Friday.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it. It's a quick turnaround. Yeah.
So they pretty much there, and while they're filming, they're kind of sending it back to the editing suite. Yeah. They're starting on it already.
So how was it at the beginning when they started to film you? Did you find it difficult to be natural and, I'm watching TV in my front room in my shorts with, the takeaway on my lap?
Because the cameras, there's two, and they're so small, they're about this big, they don't move, don't make any noise, don't light up, nothing. You don't really know they're there. And then there's a crew, but they're in a separate room, so you can't see anyone.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
So, at first it was a bit odd because you knew you were being watched, but then as you get to know the crew, because you just think you're being watched by the crew, and then you just kind of forget because you get to know them and you just become more yourself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's the weirdest thing they've made you watch?
The dogging thing.
That was so bizarre, wasn't it?
Grim, yeah.
The one with the masks?
Yeah.
Yeah. How can we make these people look even weirder? Well, we'll make them look anonymous, so we'll give them a mask, but that just makes them look like some strange kind of Shakespearean play.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was a bit...
Yeah, that was weird.
And then we watched something about cathedrals, and that completely went over my
I remember when you were watching that Robbie Williams gig with Rufus Wainwright, and they did that big kind of like closing ballad at the end, and Robbie's just singing, "Maybe I'm a little bit gay," and you and Chris were both watching, and I think Chris just went, "This is bizarre. This is one of the weirdest things ever."
Yeah,
that was so awkward. That was such strange TV.
Yeah, I think he was trying to tell everyone something. I don't know that. Yeah.
I wonder what. Speculate on that. So do you watch the show?
Gogglebox?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the last two, I must admit. I kind of got used to what I usually go around to my mum's and watch it with my mum. She made me laugh. She
tell you off for swearing?
No, she swears more than I do. We was watching the show, and when it finished, she went to me, "You do realise that you only laughed at yourself throughout the whole programme?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm so funny!"
You laugh at yourself on Gogglebox though.
Yeah.
You'll tell a joke, it'll go over Chris's head, and then you'll start laughing at your own gag.
Yeah, did you see the one where we was talking about Stephen Fry, and Chris was like, "Oh, he's really intelligent, isn't he?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's got an amazing vocabulary." And I was like, "That's not a car about a roof, Chris." And he was like...
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So you got a question right in 15 to 1 as well. It was either 15 to 1 or Mastermind, one of the two.
Yeah.
And you got the right answer. I think Chris has said, "No one knows the answer to that," and then you got it right.
Yeah.
You were like, "Told you so, Chris."
Well, he got one right as well about some animal, and he was some sort of like, and it was a yak. The answer was yak, and Chris kind of went like that, and then he got it right, and we both went shock horror. Yeah.
How often does Chris visit the sunbed?
Well, he's kind of fake tan.
Right.
So
Okay.
he has spray tan.
It's spray tan, yeah.
Yeah, and he's beginning to look a little bit, because obviously he has fake tan, he dyes his beard, dyes his hair,
He dyes beard?
dyes his eyebrows,
Okay.
eyelashes.
Yeah.
So I think he looks like Kenny Everett.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, we were trying to remember yesterday who you compared him to. Talking about dyeing, though, you will have noticed there's a few greys in there for me, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a few around the sides, but...
Would you do anything about that?
No, I'd leave it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't want to dye your hair.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
You don't want to look like Chris.
No, exactly. Yeah. Need Chris to look like Chris. I was worried you were going to be really scathing and be like, yeah, you should probably sort that out, mate. At 28 years old.
If you were a playing client, then I'd probably go, yeah, I've got something to touch that up, it's 30 quid. But no, I'd leave it if I were you.
Who do you like on the show? Which of the characters do you particularly love?
I love Sandy and Sandra the most.
From Brixton?
Yeah, Brixton girls. And I like Steph and Dom.
The posh couple from Sandwich?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's brilliant. I think he's a bit of a star, actually.
Yeah.
Well, what's his story? Because he's a very good-looking, kind of like established-looking older gentleman. Dresses extremely well, if that's your cup of tea. And then by the end of every episode, he's completely hammered. And he gets a real drunk little gurn on as well. Yeah. His whole jaw just kind of like just drops.
Yeah, they're funny. I do find them funny, but I just think I've maybe met people like them before, but I've actually never met anyone like Sandra.
Yeah.
So I just love the way she is.
Yeah.
You know, she's like the amount of food she eats. And
it's unbelievable.
Yeah. And much she farts when her food's on her lap and stuff.
Yeah. And her friend just goes, oh, come on. They're very passionate television watchers as well.
Yeah.
A lot of shouting done at the TV. I think with the posh couple from Sandwich, a lot of people wanted to dislike them. When they saw them, it's like, oh god, they're awful, this is ridiculous. But then no one does dislike them, everyone loves them. When he
favourites.
Yeah, when he poured a glass of whatever it was, when he made a cocktail for her, but he did it on her head.
Yeah.
That was great. The couple from North London, there's the mum and the dad, and they're two kind of like older teenage kids, one daughter, one son.
Jewish family.
Is it the Jewish
Tappers.
Well, there's the one with the big dad.
Yeah, he looks like a silverback gorilla.
He does, yeah. Quite a smart guy though. He's full of wisdom. But not them. The other family from North London. I think the dad's Asian, the mum's white, and there's the pretty daughter and the son who's really loud.
No, they're from Brighton.
Oh, they're from Brighton, aren't they? Oh, right, yeah, no, of course they are, yeah. And he's always swearing at his mum.
Yeah.
I think like she is a little bit ditzy.
Yeah.
Or she'll make a comment about nurses. She'll go, you don't know what you're talking about, shut your effing mouth. It's like, if I spoke to my mum like that, she would give me a slap.
Well,
Dad'd kick me out.
Chris actually met the mum and the dad.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was parking his car up in Morrison's car park and she was actually trying to lift shopping trolley up a flight of concrete steps.
Of course she was.
Yeah. Chris thinks we should all do the what's the one where they all go around on the bus?
Oh yeah, Coach Trip.
Coach Trip.
That is one of the weirdest shows.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Brendan, is it?
Did you see the episode with Russell Grant a few years ago?
No.
Russell Grant.
Is that little fat Zodiac man?
Yeah. Well, is he a theatre actor? Or
no, he's just an old queen.
Someone pushed him in the pool. But he can't swim.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he went. So one of the ladies pushed him in, and he was like flapping about like a sort of like an injured porpoise. And he's like, "You stupid woman! I can't swim. I can't swim." It was on YouTube for a while. I think it's been taken down now. I mean, I love it, but really, it was about a guy nearly drowning, which isn't that funny. Do you like music?
Yeah, I've got a really, I don't know, my taste in music's awful.
What, go on then?
That's the girls. It's usually my playlist playing on here, so 1 minute will probably be like Aretha Franklin,
okay,
and then Sam Cooke, Otis Redding.
Well, that's really good.
Oh, the girls don't think so.
Oh.
But then it might flip onto a bit of Chaz and Dave.
Of course, yeah.
Edith Piaf.
Chaz and Dave were on Jules Holland the other day, weren't they?
Oh, well,
yeah.
I didn't see it. I went to see them a couple of months ago down in the Concord in Brighton.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
They're Kent boys, aren't they, Chaz and Dave?
Nah, they're Londoners.
Are they?
London, yeah.
Oh, I thought, oh right, okay.
Yeah.
I took
I think they're Bethnal Green, aren't they?
Oh, what do I know?
Yeah.
Look at me trying to talk about Chaz and Dave to a Chaz and Dave fan. Well, we don't play any Sam Cooke, Otis Redding, or Chaz Chaz and Dave on Amazing Radio, but we do have a track called Otis Redding, so we'll play that for you.
What music do you play on there?
New music.
Right.
So our radio station prides itself on being the first radio station to play most bands. So it doesn't matter what the genre is, whether you've recorded in your bedroom or in a studio, we play new music. So after about 6 months to a year, couple of years, if a band is no longer, in need of our help or is no longer new, then we'll stop playing them.
Okay.
Because there's always other bands to play.
I had a massive music foul the other day. I was going down the seafront, windows open, this chick turned the radio on. It sounds alright, turns it up, bopping along to it. When it finished, the DJ went, and that was Engelbert Humperdinck and Cliff Richard. I was like, foul. I quite liked it though.
Look at this. This looks good. This is an amazing haircut. No one's ever put this much care and love into my hair.
Well, £15 an haircut, I should think not.
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah. So when does the current series finish then? We're into 3?
Third series ends on the last one goes out on the 23rd of May.
23rd of May, okay. And then is there going to be another one?
Yeah.
Or we not? Oh, there is. Okay,
good. Well, hopefully back in September.
Brilliant.
That'll take us up to Christmas.
4 months wait.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I'll have to find something else to do. So how long did you say you worked at Anna Emilia?
Oh, I've worked here just over a year, but Anna opened up the salon about 8 years ago. She'd recently been released from prison.
Oh, wow. I spoke to her on the phone. I thought she had like an edge to her.
Not really. No, Anna moved down from London. We both worked for the same company for years, Tony and Guy up in London.
Oh right, yeah, I heard of Tony and Guy.
Yeah, and Anna moved down this way, opened up the salon. And back then, Anna, it was a lot smaller, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Just that front part there.
Yeah, it's only a few of us.
It's a lovely little
just
site.
Expanded, and it's a really busy little salon for a country village.
Yeah. People are always going to need to get their hair cut.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't wear wax in my hair. I mean, I might do today. I'll let you do whatever you want. It looks really good. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah.
Taking a
bit shorter.
Taking the clump out the back. Stephen, that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's pouring down with rain, which is ruining my new haircut, but thank you very much to Stephen and the rest of the team at Anna Emilia in Hurstpierpoint, Brighton. Let me know what you think of my new do, _Go Reporter on Twitter. Thank you very much for watching.